What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, as you guys see by the title and the thumbnail of the video, we're gonna be working on this Lexus IS 650. So we're gonna be doing ambient lighting in this car. For some reason, I don't know why he didn't want to go ahead and do the starlights, but I'm not gonna be doing starlights. And then this headliner, oh my god, look how smooth this door is. But I just wanted to come on here. So I basically have the dash and two of the doors ready, like already installed. I kind of got ahead of myself. I kind of wanted to do the doors first and see what I was working with. And honestly, these are one of the easiest doors ish. These doors are really easy to work with. I only took 3 screws off and then the rest is clips. So I'm gonna show you guys where the screws are on each door. It's only gonna be 3 screws like on the door panels and the clips, front and back. I'm also, for those people out there that are still curious on where to get the power source from, I'm gonna show you guys on this car. This car is super easy where I got my power source from. Since the fuse box is under the driver, under the driver well, where you put your feet as a driver, it's right above that, right above the gas pedal and the brake and stuff. I'm gonna show you guys where I got my power source from. I'm gonna try to get a good angle this time. The kit I am using has a fused already tap made into it, right? But if you guys don't have this kit and you guys are buying the Amazon kit, is the Amazon kit the same? I don't think the Amazon kit might be the same. It actually brings a fuse ready to just plug into the fuse box. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about this right here. So this fuse tap is used to remove a fuse, a current OEM fuse, and then you just tap in this, and then that's gonna create a new circuit for the ambient lighting that you're installing. The reason I'm inside the car is because Angel is playing some music right now and I don't want to get copyrighted. Even though I'm not on that level of copywriting really matters to me yet. That's the reason I'm inside the car, starting the video inside the car. Should I start the videos inside the car? I think I should. Crazy, looks so good. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more in depth when I get out. But I got my dash done too, and oh my god, buddy, this looks OEM. I even told the guy when he left and dropped off the car, right? I was I'm super excited to do this car, and every time I see straight dashes, it always excites me because it just makes the install way more easier. So I'm gonna show you guys. I got the strip down right here, and unfortunately, I wanted to run it all the way down. But as you guys can see, this panel comes down. So if this panel was stuck here, and then this didn't move, this glove compartment, I would have left the strip going all the way down. So then that way it gives it a, I guess, Mercedes look, because I think the Mercedes is double stripped up like that. But we had to stop it here. I told him I could potentially run it all across if I use double-sided tape, or if I use some type of super glue and then I did little dabs of it. It's kind of crossing a double-edged sword, because it's if I use the glue, it would hold, but who knows for how long. And if somebody was to get something out of here and then boom, they bump the strip, now your strip is coming off. So I told him I could do it, but there could be a possibility in the future it might come off. So he said, nah, let's just leave it right here to the middle. I think that looks good too. And then one strip at the top. And also, just to complete the center console, the dash looking area, I'm also gonna be doing a strip right here. So it's not really gonna matter if this doesn't run along, because then this strip's gonna be right here and it's gonna be glowing outward. Let me see if I can show you guys. So this panel just literally pops out, so you guys can see. So I'm gonna be putting the strip right here. It's gonna look super clean. Just pop that back into place so I can show you guys how it looks. Yeah, so the strip's gonna be glowing off of this the gloss panel right here, so it's gonna be looking so clean. For just reference, I want to show you guys how this is looking. Sheesh, look at that. So that's actually 2 strips. One strip is beginning at the bottom and comes over here, and then the other strip is starting at over there, that corner, and it's coming down this way. So it looks like it's 1 strip, but it's actually 2 strips. Let me see if I can get it there. Wow, you can't even tell. You can tell on camera, but it's 2 strips. In person, I can't even tell it's 2 strips. And then of course I got my door lighting in there. We're gonna be doing footwell lighting as well at the bottom. So now I'm gonna show you guys. I haven't done these doors yet, and I wanted to show you guys how to take these doors off. So that's why I started the video now, because I finished both driver doors already. So I wanted to come in here and show you guys how to take this off. So you're basically gonna take this little panel piece off right here. There's gonna be a panel piece that sticks right here behind the actual latch. There's gonna be a Phillips head screw back there. You're gonna take that off. You're gonna take this panel off, this glossy panel, and all you gotta do for this is literally go here, boom, and it pops up. Literally, you can see I'm doing this with one hand, and I'll pop it up over here. Boop. Let's see. Come on, don't make me look bad on camera, man. So you see, there's gonna be another Phillips head right here. It's shining, hitting it with that. And then there's gonna be, I can't open the door because of music, but there's gonna be another screw right here. I'll show you guys when I get out. But it's like right here in this pocket area. If you look up, there's gonna be another Phillips head screw. It's gonna look exactly like that one right there. And then after that, all you're gonna do is just get your pry tool. You're gonna put it behind the door panel and then just start prying out, and everything's gonna be clipped on. There's gonna be 2 harnesses that you gotta unplug in the front door, and in the back is just gonna be 1 harness you're gonna unplug. And then the screws for the back door are exactly in the same place for the front door. One thing I love about these Lexuses is that they're so spacious in the back. Like, look how much space I got here in the back. Like, this is a real luxury car. And then look how that. So I'll kind of explain it later when I'm installing this strip over here. This strip, I couldn't actually tuck it how the front one is. You could visually see the whole strip, but this one back here, just because of how poorly like the panels don't hold the strip in, since the strip is a straight strip, but I don't know if you could tell on camera, but it kind of curves over here and it kind of curves over here, so it's not actual straight. So the strip from right here, you could tell on camera, you could tell more on camera than in person, but the strip is actually hiding. It's not sticking out how this one is sticking out, like to where you could visually see it. So I told him before he left that I even showed him. He said he's totally fine with that. That it's kind of like not showing in front, but it's showing in the middle, and then boom, not showing over here as well. But it still looks good in my opinion, because it kind of gives that upper like glow vibe to it. So you know, Lexus for making the door panel like that, but when you're working with aftermarket like strips like this, not every single door is gonna work with it. You gotta kind of like work your way in there. So with that being said, I really like how this car is turning out. I'm gonna turn the lights off, of course, and in a little bit whenever I finish the whole install, so you could see how it looks in the dark. But this is how we're looking so far. I know I just kind of jumped straight into the video and didn't really show you guys what to do here and there, but like I said, I like getting familiar with the car first, so then I could actually tell you guys in depth on what to do, what to take off. So we're making good progress. The car dropped off today and he's not picking up until tomorrow because he's gonna be getting tint next door. So we're taking our time on this, I'm not gonna lie, because I should have been done a long time ago. So let's jump right into the time lapse where I take these door panels off and I'll show you guys what you need to unplug, which is not much and is actually pretty easy to unplug. So let's go. All right, something I did forget to mention is that you're gonna be needing to take is that how you say it? You're gonna need to take the green and then this white cable off, which is latched onto these right here, these chrome pieces right here. So this is what is controlling the lock mechanism. This is what controls the lock mechanism, like the lock and then the open latch like door. So that's just gonna be like pressed on right here. This piece is gonna unclip from right here. So you're just gonna pop them out literally, and then the little ball is gonna come out. So make sure you take that out and not just yanking it off. And back here is just 2 harnesses, 3 harnesses that you're gonna unplug. Man, the one screw I was talking about, I forgot to show you guys before I even took it off. The one screw is gonna be right here. It's under this little pocket. They're all on 4 doors. That's where the screw is. And then for power wise, I didn't show. So right now, I just kind of like got it propped up, and I'll show you guys. This little ping comes like this from the kit, right? This little metal prong. So that I stick it in here, and then I just stick it in here to test out that the strip is actually going to get power. So now I know that I need to untape this tape right here, basically tap into this blue wire, and then this white wire with the red, and then this white wire with the black like strip that's going down the middle of it. You could technically leave it like this, and I've said this in that other video that I'm talking about. You could technically leave it like this, but what I've came to find out is that with vibration, it could pop out like this, because it's meant to just, I've always tried to zip tie it down, tape it down, and it always somehow comes out because of the vibration of the car moving down the road. Now that I know it's the blue wire with the black and white, I take this tape off, strip it, and then we're gonna wrap it around that, and then basically that's how I'm gonna tap into this. And then this, I unplugged it from right here. So this is always constantly, I'm not too sure if it always has 12 volts, but that's all you really need. You need something that has 12 volts, because we want this right here to have 12 volts. And it doesn't matter if it's ignition 12 volt, if it's constantly 12 volt, it just needs to be 12 volt. What definitely needs to be 12 volt ignition is the fuse tap that we tapped into, which I know I haven't showed you guys yet. So I'm gonna show you that after this door. Once I finish this door, we're gonna jump into how I tapped it into the fuse box inside the car. So then, because I know that's something that people are always asking me. They're like, how do you get your power? How do you get your power? How do you get your power? So it's honestly super easy. You just gotta know what you're looking for. So I'll show you guys. All right, guys, I wanted to update you on what I've done so far and what I put in. As you guys can see, we have the footwell lighting all installed. This is all back on with the back door, and the center console is put together, as you guys can see. And I really like how this came out. I was doubtful on how it was gonna look, but honestly, that's looking really good, like the center console. So earlier, I think I showed you guys how I took this panel off. All you really do is just take it out, and you put your fingers down here, pull it out, and then right, my main control box, what is controlling all doors and stuff, is back here. So that's what this red and black wire is. It's going behind the carpet. And then this wire is coming out because that's the wire for the footwell lighting. But let's see if I could get up in here to show you guys how the fuse tap looks. So you guys can see right there, that is how the fuse tap is looking. It is the fuse, it is this fuse right here. I'm gonna take it out for demonstration purposes, but this fuse right here, it is the second one on the right, second one up. I don't know how you guys want to say that, but basically this is how the fuse looks, right? And then you put the fuse back in place on where you took it out. So this came with the kit, but you could buy a separate fuse tapper and do the same thing. And then for my ground, I got it right here. You guys can see right here. This is the ground. It comes with a ring already. You guys can see the ring. And then I just took the bolt slightly off, and then I grounded it right there. I hope that kind of explains how you get power from the fuse box that is currently in the car. It doesn't really take, it's not really rocket science on how to unplug a fuse. All you really do is you read what fuses you have from this little plastic piece came off of that. But what I also did is I got the year, make, and model. I put it into Google. Literally, that's all you do. Put the year, make, and model into Google, and then you search up what is a fuse that is ignition. So what I like doing is, let's say, for example, this car, right? It is a 2017 Lexus IS 460, right? So it's a LS 460. So what I did, I put that straight into Google. I asked Google, find the diagram for the fuse box. And then I looked at the diagram, and then you just read one by one, list down to see what is exactly is ignition sourced. So there was a couple ones on there that were like, one of them started with the letter A. I can't remember what exactly it said, but then I used that to tap into. So you got to read what you're going to be tapping into, but usually it's nothing important what you're tapping into if it's an ignition source, just because that means it has to be on with it. If it's something that is type of fuse you don't want to tap into, because then that's going to be constantly on the kit and it's constantly being looking for like a source. So we don't want that. We want the car to be on right now, right? And then as soon as we turn it off, it takes a little second for the doors to come off, but they come off and then everything comes out. So that's what we want. We want an ignition sourced power source from the fuse box. So kind of explained, and I hope I showed it properly so you guys can see at home, because I know that's mainly the question I always get is my power, where do I get it from? And people are scared to tap into stuff, so that's usually what I tap into, a fuse box or the cigarette lighter. In this case, the fuse box was super easy to access. As you guys can see, I'm coming into the car right now, and then the fuse box was right there. So super easy to get to, and then this panel just literally clips off. So W Lexus for that. All right guys, just to show you on how the ambient lighting turned out, I kind of turned the lights off. Well, I probably should have turned it off, but I'll give you guys a quick turn on. Give you guys this angle right here. Sheesh. Look at that, buddy. How I did the 2 strips and they meet in the middle. The customer actually mentioned that, so I was honestly just gonna be doing 1 strip, not a double strip, and I really like how it turned out. So that's how we looking over here. We got the ambient in the back. And that's how we looking over here in the back. As you guys can see, we got the ambient down there, over here too. So, and then of course you guys seen this already. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something new from this video, and if you guys have any questions, make sure to let me know down below. Don't forget to like up the video, subscribe, share the video to somebody that you think it might help. With that being said, remember to be kind, be consistent, and be positive, and I'll see you guys on the next one.